Okay. Now length. The standard unit of length is meters, and I will be telling you how can we use meters both for something to find out something that this is this much long, and also we can make use of meters while doing distance. Okay. Weight is weighing something solid, like vegetables, fruits, anything, like biscuits also, for biscuits, for chips, all these kind of solid items are they display a unit of weight. I'm talking about solids, not liquids. So is there anyone who can tell me the standard unit of weight?
Kilograms.
Kilograms. Correct, Zara.
Kilograms.
Correct. Yes.
Grams also.
Kilograms. Bacha, standard unit is kilogram. Yeah. Kilogram and gram is something we use quite often. Okay. Capacity is something that we use for liquids. If you have noticed, like on the bottles of juice or maybe cold drink, or maybe fruity and all. I mean,
even on medicines, foods.
Medicines, correct. Liquid medicines we are talking about. Or maybe water bottle. Or anything, any liquid item. Have you shared your screen? No, I have not shared my screen. I'm only talking verbally. So anything which is in liquid form is measured in terms of capacity. Anyone who can tell me these?
Liters.
Liters. Standard unit. We do, okay, what are the standard units? Standard units are the ones that we use quite often. There are many other units which you will study when you will go to higher grades. There is a length of units and conversion. There is a full big table of units when we study this topic, measurement. But because you are in grade 3 only, so we will be doing only few, maybe 2 units each. Alarika, I'm repeating again. For length, we use the standard unit as meters.
What is the standard unit?
Standard unit means the unit that we use most often for length.
Okay.
Most often. Whenever we are talking about length, the first thing comes to our mind is meters. It is neither kilometers, it is nor centimeters. It is meters. Why? Because that is the unit we use quite often. Similarly, for weight, we use the term kg. You must be using that in everyday life. Okay. Yeah. How many potatoes to bring? Maybe 1 kg, 2 kg. I mean, kg is the word that we use quite often for weight.
What about quantil and tons?
What about?
Quantil and tons.
That we are not doing, Kian.
Metric tons, short tons, long
tons. God. Oh my God. Kian has a lot of knowledge. No, we will be doing the basic things because in Olympiad, the questions on basic thing itself are so tricky. Huh? Agar ye kiya na Kian, then we'll go out of the way. Okay. On basic things only, you will get a lot of tricky questions. And capacity, the most often thing that we use, the unit that we use for capacity is liters. Now I will be telling you the other units also. So let me share my screen first. Yeah, kilometers, I'm coming on to that. Mukund, this is the basic, outline of the topic. Now let me dive into the topic. Okay, Chal, let's start. So from where shall I teach you? From this Olympiad success? No, let me go back to my material only. Okay. Chalo. Length is a measure of how long an object is or the distance between 2 points. As I said, ruk jao Rebanta, this is wrong. Ruk jao. Wait, let us go turn by turn. Okay. Length we use to measure how long an object is or how long something is. And distance is also a part of it. Distance could be between 2 points, between I mean, it could be in meters also. It could be in kilometers also. How?
Also in centimeters.
Centimeters we use for the length of the object. It could be centimeters. It could be meters also. Okay, chalo, let's see how it differs. To measure small lengths, very small lengths, I mean, such as length of a pen or pencil or paintbrush or book, we use centimeter. So this gives you an idea that for how much big object can we use centimeter. To measure the length of a building or a sari or a room, like this, we use meters. To measure long distances, such as distance between Delhi and Agra, or maybe distance between your school and house, or maybe distance, I mean, these are the examples of using kilometers. When I will do conversions with you, I will tell you what is the relation between these units and how can we interchange them. Yes, Alarika, what is it?
Ma'am, you said we can, I know how to tell a length or weight of a pencil, but how we will tell the length from Agra to Delhi? We'll not tell.
That is distance. For that, we use kilometers.
Okay,
We
so
are not measuring the length. No, I'm not talking about measuring. I suppose if you start from your home, you are in Delhi and you're going towards Agra. When you will reach Agra, there is a system in the car. It will show that how much distance you covered. So that distance we measure in kilometers. I'm not asking you to start, move out from your house and start walking from Delhi to Agra and then start measure the distance. I'm not asking you to do that.
yeah, but how to identify how much kilometers and everything?
It depends on the question, Larika. There is no specific identification, but it gives us idea that when we are talking about distance from one place to another place, we have to use kilometers because the distance is very long. That's why. When the distance is very small, we use centimeters. But when it is somewhere midway, then we use meters. It's like that. So once we practice questions, only then we will understand them. No, this is all theory. In mathematics, how will theory work till the time we don't practice? Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Ribanta, what is it?
I wanted to tell that if there is a small distance, then we count it at centimeter, and the middle distance we count as meter, and the big means the big distance we count as kilometer. You till now
We will not use the word distance. We will use the word length. Yes, you are right. Small length we use centimeter, medium length we use meter, and big length we use
kilometer.
Hey Baba, Alarika, it depends on the question, whether to multiply or divide. Let me come to the questions. Only then I can help you. It all depends on the question. Bacha, addition and subtraction are also there. It doesn't mean we'll only multiply, divide. We're going to use all 4 operations. How, when, depends on the question. Okay.
So, this is a pencil, and this is my hand, and the length is means we will call as
very small. So we'll measure it in centimeters. Yes.
And in my hand.
Okay. Weight is how heavy or light an item is. Weight is for whether the thing, when we say that this is very light in weight, when we are talking about weight. When we say, oh my God, this thing is very heavy. It is very difficult to carry this because it's very heavy. Then also we are talking about weight. So
the things which are heavy are in kgs, and which are very light, those are in grams.
Yes. So for measuring the weight of heavy objects or large quantities of small objects, we use kilogram. For example, weight of a person, weight of 10 books. If I say just carry one notebook, you will say, ma'am, it is very light in weight. And when I ask you to carry your school bag, you people say, oh my God, the bag is very heavy. Yes, all of a sudden, because there are so many books in the bag becomes heavy. And when I ask you, when the teacher or anybody asks you to pick up a book, you say it's very light. No, so that is how it differs. One thing versus so many things. When it is one thing, you'll say it's light, but when there are many things, you'll say it's very, the weight is very much. So that is the difference between light and heavy. For measuring the weight of small objects or objects in small quantities, we use grams. For example, weight of an apple, it is in grams. Weight of a notebook, it is in grams. Children, there are many units, but I will be covering only which is part of your course. As I said, there is a long table of units in measurement. But whatever is your part of your course, we will be doing only those much. So there are units. One standard unit के नीचे there are many units. One standard unit के ऊपर there are many units. And one thing I would like to tell you that in weight we use gram as the standard unit. Not, gram is also a standard unit along with kilogram because that is also used quite often. When I'm talking about that table, no, in that table we use meter, gram, liter as the standard units of all three. Yes, Ishan, what is it?
And milligram also we are studying in measurement.
Yes, milligram is for very, very small objects because milligram is less than grams. Kilogram is more than grams. I'm coming to the relation between these units also. I'll tell you how can we relate these units. But first, let me give you an overview. Now, capacity is the maximum amount something can contain. Capacity we use for liquid items. If I talk about, okay, you want to go and get petrol filled in your car. So,
Let me choose how much liter for how much rupees.
Yes,
And
we say that, bhaiya, give us petrol of 1,000 rupees. But then we check the reading over there.
5 liter or 6 liter?
Yeah, that how much petrol are we getting in that much of money? The price is per liter, like petrol, diesel, all these liquid items. It is as per liter because they are often used in a big quantity. If you purchase a water bottle, it could be of a liter also. It could be of 1 liter. It could be of 500 ml. When we purchase cold drink, it is of 750 ml also. It is of 2.5 liters also. So it depends whether we are talking about small quantity of liquid or we are talking about large quantity.
And ma'am, the capacity with us in mLs are actually very less.
Are less. So I'm going to come on the relation between them. You will get to know how the units differ. They differ a lot from each other. So the capacity of large containers such as water tank, bucket is measured in liters, whereas capacity of small containers such as a bottle of cough syrup or a sachet of shampoo, it comes in ml. So either we are talking about very big thing or either we are talking about a very small thing. Okay. This is an overview of the units. Now I'm going to tell you what is the relation between these units and how do they differ from each other. There is a very, very big difference. Now what is in the chat? Can you repeat what are you asking me to repeat? Okay. Weight, you're saying, Zaira, sorry, Rebanta, is it weight that you're asking me to repeat?
Yes, ma'am.
But weight is something, Rebanta, that we use to check whether the object is very heavy or very light. Suppose I talk about a briefcase which is full of so many things. Will it be heavy or light?
Heavy.
Heavy. Okay. If I say that, okay, go and fetch 1 kg of potatoes, will it be light or heavy?
Heavy.
1 kg is heavy. Then what is 10 kg?
Light.
Very heavy.
Right.
Right?
Ask a question.
No, that's
1 kg thing is light in comparison to 10 kg thing because 10 is 10 times of 1. So basically weight we use for solid items, any solid thing. For that solid thing we measure in weight, I mean in kilograms or grams.
Okay, so ma'am, in weight there are varieties.
There could be anything, any vegetable item, any fruit item. It could be the books. It could be the weight of furniture. It could be weight of anything.
So, same as the in length, I am telling that they are centimeter, meter, and kilometer. So, in this way, there are only kg.
No, kg, gram, milligram.
Oh, let me. Okay, and ma'am, in capacity, there are two like.
Yes. Liter, milliliter. Two.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Alarika, what is your question?
Nothing. I just got it.
Okay, boy Bobby, capacity is something that we use for liquid items. It can be any liquid item. It can be milk, it can be water, it can be cold drink, it can be fruit juice, it can be diesel, it can be petrol. So anything that we have to measure liquid item, we use capacity. And there are two units that we generally use. So we'll be doing only 2 units of capacity. One is liter and one is milliliter. Is it clear, boy Bobby?
Yes, ma'am. Have you shared? Yes, now you have said.
Okay. Now, what did I tell you? See, here I have meter. Kilometer is bigger than meter, but centimeter is smaller than meter. So kilometer is bigger, then comes meter, and then comes centimeter. They are in this order. From big to small, they are in this order. Kilometer is bigger than meter, centimeter is smaller than meter. Why am I comparing it with meter? Because meter is my basic unit. Now, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. If you wish, you can make a note of it, else it will be available in your reading material. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. That is how it differs.
Is equal to 100 centimeter.
And 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Correct, Zaira. Only 100 centimeter. This is how it differs. Itna difference hai inme. So if I say how many meters are there in half kilometer, what will you tell me? If I divide, 1000 meters make 1 kilometer. So what about half kilometer? Half of it.
500 meters.
500
kilometers.
Meters. Meters.
What you have told us now.
500 meter.
500
Saying Alarika, if I say what is half of 1 kilometer? Half means I'm dividing 1 kilometer into 2 equal parts.
But how to do that? Can you
Divide 1000 meters by 2. You'll get half. Because 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. So if you want to figure out half, divide 1000 meters by 2. Half means dividing into 2 equal parts.
Okay, but how did you notice that this is multiplication or division?
I am not doing multiplication division. क्या हो गया लारिका? कुछ गलत खा लिया है क्या? Why are you sticking on multiplication without any reason?
Okay.
You ate pasta today?
Why?
Because after eating pasta, this happens.
Ma'am, actually I ate yesterday.
Okay. But sir, don't go on multiplication, division, anything. I'm only telling you the relationship between the units.
Excuse me, ma'am.
So, Alarika, when one thing is given to me and I am dividing it into 2 equal parts, I am only saying that divide. You are saying how to figure out whether it is multiplication. Arey Baba, I'm telling you to divide. It is not a word problem. Okay, I'm asking you to break 1 kilometer into 2 equal halves. So that means break 1000 kilometers in 1000 meters into 2 equal parts. Yes, Anta.
Ma'am, so you said that weight in weight there are kilogram, gram, and
I'm coming on to that, Revanta. Have patience. Is this length thing clear to everyone? So have you noted down that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters, whereas 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters?
Oh, ma'am, I only noted down long length like.
Yes, Radhya, you may go, run. Okay, I forgot you people need break.
I have noted down.
Shall I give you break?
no, ma'am. Later means that 50, please. Now is please.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
After half an hour.
Okay. Gram is coming in between. Okay. Here comes kilogram. And here comes milligram. 1 second. Milligram का conversion कहीं दिखाया भी हुआ है और why are we doing milligram? What is the point of doing only milligram? It is not making any sense to me.
What is
Oh, what is this? ये कोई मतलब हुआ? Okay, chalo, forget, never mind. Whatever is, I'll teach you accordingly. There are many units, but we have to go abide by what is as per your course. Okay, now 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Zaira is very good in this, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams, whereas 1 gram is equal to how many milligrams?
100 milligrams.
No. No.
100.
1,000.
It is milli. It is not centigrams. 1 gram is equal to 100 centigrams, not milligrams. So 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams. So you'll have to note it down. You'll have to note it down. They differ from each other. It is not centigram, it is milligram. Yes, Revanta.
Ma'am, in that 1 kg equal to 1 is that 1000 gram?
Yes, 1000.
And 1 gram equal to 1000 milligram.
Yes. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams.
Ma'am, what is the
Centigram is not a part of your course. In place of milligram, if it would have been centigram, so we would say that 1 gram is equal to 100 centigram. Like we did in length, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. You will study that table in higher grades, bacha.
Ma'am, इसकी
Or
table
4 you will study. इसकी बहुत बड़ी table होती है. उसमें 7 हाँ, don't go about centigrams is not part of your course. It is milligram. So just understand that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams and 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. That is it. Don't. Yes, Aradhya.
Ma'am, what is milligram?
Bacha, milligram is a unit which is very small than gram. Very small. That is why 1 gram is equal to 1. 1000 milligrams make 1 small gram. So you can think of how small milligram will be.
It is small.
Very small item.
Unit, it is smaller than.
What?
You said one thing, milligram something.
Milligram is smaller than gram. When I say 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams, that means.
Is it smaller? Is it lighter to this pen?
Yes, it is.
1 milligram is so light.
1 milligram is very light.
Ma'am, what about paper? Is it very light?
Paper is almost, yes, weightless, almost weightless, very light.
Ma'am,
Paper.
ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, what is kg and mg?
CG कुछ नहीं है. Nothing is CG. Forget about CG.
You
CG
have to write our
of course. No,
ma'am. Who is doing that?
I don't know. I'll have to disable. There are artists in my class.
I think
Okay.
no,
Now-
actually I saw the name was Radharika.
Coming to liters and milliliters. Liter is my basic unit. Liter is bigger than milliliter. And how much bigger? It is so much bigger that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters.
Ma'am, it is so.
Okay. These relationship between these units tell you that how big is the other unit from the smaller one. I mean, how big the unit is or how small the unit is. I repeat, 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. And 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. You should do this much.
I mean, capacity there is one, means like in the length we are doing that 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter and 1 meter.
Rebanta, in length there are 3 units we are doing. In weight there are 3 units we are doing. But in capacity we are doing only 2 units. There is no liter, there is no milliliter. I mean, there is no kiloliter or something.
Ma'am, in weight, which is the 3, means the 3, that means you written in the whiteboard 1 kg equal to 1000 gram and 1 gram equal to 1000
milligram.
Yes. So have you written anything like this?
No. Yes, I wrote only these 2 things.
Ma'am,
1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams. So mg for that.
okay, ma'am. MG for that.
Mg for milligram. We use mg for milligram.
Means kilogram depend on gram and gram depend on milligram.
I'm showing you this. Look here. I have done this. I'm underlining. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter Rebanta in length, and 1 kilometer is equal to, oh, this is wrong. This is not centimeter. This is meter. I'm sorry. Whosoever made the material did the printing mistake.
Okay, it is. I think I got confused because it is the first one got in the last and the second
Oh
one.
my God. Hectograms is also given. Wonderful. Hectograms छोड़ दो. अगर question आएगा तो मैं बताऊंगी. Don't get confused. Hector. ये भी आगे इसमें third grade के बच्चे हैं. Okay, Ishan, what is it?
Ma'am, 1 kilometer is equal to dash centimeter.
1 kilometer is equal to what?
Ma'am, 1 kilometer is equal to dash centimeter.
Dash centimeter. 1000 into 100.
And how many?
1000 into 100 centimeter. So that will be equal to 1 lakh. Ishan, 1 kilometer. This is wrong. It is not centimeter, it is meter. So 1 kilometer is equal to 1 lakh centimeter.
Okay, ma'am, I got confused.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Confused nahi ho, wahan pe galat printing error hai. That's what I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you to note it down. I have done 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. We use G, not GM. GM is not required. And gram is equal to 1000 milligram. This is what I've told you so far.